Hey guys, Keon the Movie King, and I'm back again with another movie review. And today I'm reviewing the 2017 horror movie that probably nobody's really going to know about, or people are not going to even search for it, and that is Child Eater. Child Eater is the director's debut movie. It's based off the short film he did as well. Could say his name, but it'll sound like a monster because he has a weird name, and I'm not even going to try it. So a short film will be down below. The plot is exactly the same as the short film, if you have seen it. A babysitter is looking after a kid named Lucas. She realizes that the local boogeyman in their town is actually real, the man-eater. Now this boogeyman goes after little children's eyes and eats the eyes to help him see better. He's always looking for some fresh eyes. Now this is a really low-budget horror movie. And I'm not talking about some of the ones that have been coming out, Autopsy of Jane Doe, or The Monster. No, this is much more low budget than that. The acting is pretty rocky at times. I'm not going to deny it. The acting is pretty rocky at sometimes. But the thing I have to give credit to this movie is it reminds me of the old school 80s movies. Some of the 80 monster movies we used to watch. What do I mean? I'm talking about some movies like Night of the Demons. No, this movie that has nothing to do with Night of the Demons, but Night of the Demons, Pumpkinhead. I mean, even stuff like Castle Freak. That monster, that eerie, that monster that's in there. We don't get some of those anymore. Yes, we had the movie just last year called The Monster, but no, I don't even consider that something like the 80s. That was something totally different. This movie, yes, it's it reminded me a lot like the old 80 horror movies that I grew up with, and some of you horror fans have grew up with as well. And that is something that's really good about this movie. The monster looks cool. The monster is creepy. The setting is creepy because it happens in the woods and some closed places, like some abandoned warehouses, abandoned farms, and you feel trapped. You feel trapped because this monster, when it grabs hold of you, it's gonna take your eyes. It's gonna eat your eyes, because it does. Some of the disappointments I had is when the boogeyman would kill some of his victims, remove their eyes, and eat them. You can actually see it just looks kind of fake, pretty fake. I don't want to say kind of, because the eyeballs are pretty damn big. When you remove them out from the eyes, you can just tell, like, wait, that's an eyeball. I mean, how the hell is it that big on that little tiny kid, or yada yada yada. And usually I wouldn't complain about things like that, because I've watched a lot of, like, I've seen some shit. I mean, I've sat down and watched the Garbage Pail Kids, so I'm telling you that I've seen some shit, so it's not something I usually complain about. But if you look at things like The Blob, 1988, The Blob, there's some practical effects on there, and they look phenomenal. Still to this day, they look absolutely great. Like, you're just like, wow, how do they do that? How do they do that? So, I mean, we're in 2017, and yes, I know it's low budget and all, but it's just like, I mean, Night of the Demons. Here's another one, Night of the Demons. There was times in Night of the Demons when you look at some of the effects and some of the kills, you're just like, wow. I mean, and that was low budget, and I mean, really, like, it just bothered me a little bit on there. I mean, but it is something that you guys should check out. And unfortunately, I think a lot of people are not going to watch this movie. It's going to disappear. It's going to go out of there, and just no one's ever going to hear about it. And that's the sad thing about it. But if you're a fan of 80s movies and you like all those, like, older, like, monster movies that we just don't get anymore, as I mentioned before, you got to check it out on Amazon. You can rent it for Amazon Prime. You can rent it for $2.99, and that's what I did. It was $2.99. So rent it and check it out. I mean, It's worth to check out one time. But I'm giving Man-Eater a C+. Alright guys, that's it for me for today. I know I only had one movie this week, but I've been busy. Only got to really check out one movie. But this is it. I'm gone. Click like, click dislike. I don't give a. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to it. This is the Movie King, signing off.